In this video, I am going to show you how to take backup from Azure Backup service. For that, we can take backup of your file share and the VMs, application backup, or database backup. So let me show you how to take backup from Azure Backup service. So we should have a storage account in place. I have a storage account created in South India location. It is one of my storage accounts, and the resource group is located in South India SC storage, and I have created a file share, and I do have a file inside my file share. Inside file share, I don't have any files. Let me upload a file. I can upload any file. For example, okay, let me upload this tax calculator. Okay, I have a file inside my file share. Okay, let me go to my home directory and go to recovery services vault. So I have created a recovery services vault in South India, so it should be in the same location. So when you want to back up something, the services vault and your resource, which resource you're going to take backup, both should be in the same location. So I have created a vault in South India, the same location. Creating resources services vault is quite simple. Just create it, and I have assigned the same resource group SCA storage where my file share, where my storage account located. So create a new and click on create. This is how I created the resources services vault. So here we have two options. One is backup and other one is site recovery. Site recovery we'll discuss later. So let's first see what is backup. So when you click on the overview tab, when you click on backup, you have options to take backup of virtual machine, Azure file share, and SQL database in Azure, and SAP HANA. So I'm going to take backup of my file share I just created. Click on backup. Here, if you select the same region, then only it will appear here. Storage account will appear here. So click on the storage account you created. So next, click on the file share. So give some time. It will take some time to fetch the file share under the storage account. It's still discovering the file share. We have a file share, right? Okay, this is a new file share. Let me go back, and it's discovering is taking time. Let me go back and again I will enable this. It's selected, and the file share appeared here. So I'm just selecting this file share, and you can create a backup policy. So the default backup policy is 7:30 p.m. every day. So I just changed it. The UTC time now is 327, so I'm changing it to 330 now. 330 UTC daily. New policy 1. So I created a policy. I'm just going to enable backup. So let's wait for Azure to take file share backup at 3:30. We have configured backup for file share. Let me check if the backup got completed. Go to backup items. Now you can see the file share. There is a one backup item under the storage file share. So it's success. So the last backup time was 9:02 p.m. This is IST time. Go to view details. We have just scheduled the backup in UTC, but the backup triggered with IST timings only. So the backup policy we configured with UTC. Since the location is IST, so it will show only the IST timings. So when you compare with UTC and IST, so 3:30 p.m. if you convert, it will be 9 p.m. So 9:02 the backup got completed IST timing. You can view jobs here. 9:02 it's completed on this file share. Go to backup items. You can recover either only the files, or you can recover the entire file share. Restore share, or again you can backup with the same backup policy. If you trigger this, again you can backup this snapshot or this backup, or you have a restore option to restore the entire file share and available files, or you can recover only the files. Let me show you how to do that. If you click on restore file share, select here, and this is the latest backup, 9:02 p.m. Click on OK. You can either skip or overwrite the files available in your file share. I'm just giving skip here. You can give alternate location, or I can give it to the original location. So original location means it will replace the files with the backup files. So alternate location, you can mention any alternate location here. So under this, I have mentioned this in this storage, in this file share, I can create another folder and mention here, or you can overwrite in the same file share. Just click on OK, restore. It will overwrite the files under this file share. Go back, and there is another option called file recovery. If you need only the particular file, or you're looking for only one file or two files, you can get it from here. Select here the latest backup, overwriting or skip option, add file. If you click on add file, it will show the list of files being backupped. So you can check the one which you want. Select here, and you select the file, and if you click on restore, it will restore the files on the same file share. still triggering restore in progress. Let's wait for a few minutes. I have removed the file from the storage account, the file share. You can see there is no files available. The restoration is still in progress. Let's see once the restoration is completed. Yeah, the restoration is completed. Go to backup jobs. You can find the history. The restoration is completed. View details. File restoration is completed. Data transferred. So now go to the file share. On refresh. So you should be able to see the files restored to this file share from the backup. The same way you can restore your virtual machines from the backup. Let me show you. Go to your virtual machine, click on backups. You can do you can backup on-demand backup, and you can give the retain backup till yesterday or day before yesterday, whichever date you want. Or you can restore a VM from the restore point. This was the last backup, successful backup. From this you can either create a virtual machine or replace the existing virtual machine or create a new virtual machine from the existing. Let me create a new one. You can also restore a disk, only disk, not creating a new virtual machine. If you want to restore only disk, you can do that also. Default. You can restore by creating a new virtual machine. I performed two actions. One, the first thing is I did a backup. I ran a backup now, on-demand backup, and I restored a backup by creating a new instance. And the third option is file recovery. The same way how you did a file recovery from the existing backup. This is another way of recovering the files and mount to your machine. So this also we will do it. So currently I perform two actions. One is I ran an on-demand backup, and the second option which I did was I created a new instance from the existing backup. To check the jobs I triggered, go to Backup Center. Under Backup Center, go to Instances. Instances, you can see which instance is tagged to which recovery services fault. You can see, click on vaults. In vaults, this is the uh, recovery service fault tagged for the instance which we ran backup. So click on it. Here go to backup jobs. So you can see there are two jobs running. One is restore, which we triggered to create a new virtual machine. And the other one is on-demand backup. They are still running. We'll wait for a few more minutes and check the status again. Yeah, let's see the third option also. Go to backup and go for file recovery. Here you can check the latest backup available. This is the latest backup, and this is the last week backup and older than 30 days. This is the recent backup we triggered. So click on it. It may take a while. Just download the executable file. It will be downloaded to your local machine. I'm sorry. So now the file is ready to download. Click on download. It's generating the password. So meanwhile, we'll connect to this connect to the instance. Go to virtual machines. Okay. Enable the local file share. So the file has been downloaded. Now we can go to show folder. This is the file we downloaded. Let's run this. Copy the password from here and enter it. Yes. successfully mount the devices in your local machine. You will see a new file H drive created for the virtual machine. So you have successfully restored the virtual machine file from the file restore option. So if you go here, see it colon, the same file has been restored to your local machine. The package is programming first program data. So all these files are copied to your local machine, and it has been created as a new H drive on your local machine. You can unmount the disk anytime you want by clicking this option. Unmount is successful. Go here. Let me disconnect this. The backup jobs are still in progress, which we triggered for creating a virtual machine and restore a backup, on-demand backup. One we triggered for restore a backup to create a new virtual machine. The other one is for on-demand backup. Still the jobs are running. Wait for a few minutes. We haven't gone through the topic replication. The other important topic in the backup is replication. So let me show you how to do that. So go to virtual machine, click on disaster recovery. Replication is something like copying your data from one region to another region, from source to destination. This you can see this region, the VM is located in Southeast Asia. So go to disaster recovery. In target region, you can select any nearby region. So I don't want to move from here to here. Instead of South Asia, I can select South India. So it will move from here to here. Then click on advanced settings. The proxy placement group, you have to select single instance, only single instance. Click on review. Click on start replication. Now the backup has been completed. Let's see. Go to virtual machines. Click on backup. Now view the jobs. So one we created to we have initiated backup to restore an entire virtual machine. The other one is to take only the backup. So the first, let's see the one which we triggered to create backup for the entire virtual machine. Completed with warnings. Restore VMs to alternate location, and there is an error, unable to create due to resource manager policy restriction on the resource group. So the backup is failed to create a virtual machine. there is a resource restriction policy enabled for this virtual machine. So let's go and see. Go to virtual machines. Resource group. So go to policy. Okay, there is a policy enabled for this virtual machine. Details. Okay, the current virtual machine is standard DC1 DSP3 tier, but we restricted to create under this resource group. We restricted to create only standard A0 tier. So due to this policy enabled, it has not created any virtual machine under this resources group. So we can delete this. I just created this for my previous demo. It takes approximately 30 minutes to take effect. But that's okay. And let's see the other one. New jobs. This one completed. So the last option, file recovery, also completed successfully. So, departure Egmore 9 a.m.